These problems go with Chapter 5, Section 1, where we're trying to solve variables. Problem number 2 is c minus 16 is equal to 5. The examples in the book are very good. They're well done. They teach it the same way I'm going to show you here. They teach it vertically. Remember, we're going to work backwards. We want to isolate c. We want to get the whole numbers over here, c on this side, so we have to get c by itself. So remember, we're always going to work backwards. So the opposite, and we're going to work with minus and plus first. So we're looking for minus and pluses. Here we have a minus 16. So we're going to do the opposite. So minus 16, the opposite is plus 16. And we do that to both sides of the balance equation. So minus 16 plus 16 is 0. I don't really need to write it down. It just goes away, so that just kind of cancels out. I'm left with c is equal to 21. 16 plus 5. We should always do a quick check. 21 minus 16 is indeed 5. Problem number 6. We have z divided by 3 is equal to 45. We don't have any pluses and minuses in this problem, so we go straight to the multiplication and division. Here we have c divided by 3. The opposite of divided by 3 is to multiply by 3. And we're going to do that again to both sides of the balance equation because it's equals. Okay? I'm going to show you the long way on why the cancelization works for this. Remember, whole numbers can always go over 1. So when I multiply straight through, I have 3 times z is 3z. 1 times 3 is 3. Well, again, we can reduce. How many 3's in 3? Well, 1. So I'm left with 1z. I don't need to put the 1 in front. It's assumed, so I just have z. So in a sense, those two just cancel out, which is the shortcut. And then, of course, 3 times 45 is 135. Again, plug in real quick. 135 divided by 3, 45. We're good. Okay, problem number 10. I have a two-step problem. I have d divided by 3 minus 5 is equal to 15. Since we do have a subtraction or an addition part of the equation, I deal with that first. So the opposite of minus 5 is plus 5. Going to plus 5 to both sides of the equation. Again, those are going to cancel out. I get 0, and this side is going to give me 20. So this just drops down. d divided by 3 is equal to 20. So the next part of the equation then, the opposite of divide by 3 is going to be times by 3. So I do that to both sides again of the balanced equation. Those are going to cancel out, remember, as we demonstrated here in our long way to do it. The shortcut method is just to cancel. I'm left with d is equal to 60. And again, we should double check that real quick. Put 60 in our answers. Divide by 3 is 20. Take away 5 is indeed 15. Okay, let's hop down to problem number 16. This gets a little bit more fun. We have multiple things going on in this particular problem. So let's take a look at it. We have 14v plus 5, take away 5v, is equal to 4 quantity v plus 5, which I'm going to refer to as inside of a bracket. So we have a couple things we need to do. I've got v's here and I got v's here. Well, in order to solve the problem, I got to put them all together. So if I have 14 and take away 5, I'm left with 9v. I didn't do anything with the plus 5, so that just drops down to the equation. So remember, when we have a quantity or numbers or variables inside a bracket, I need to multiply them by everything on the outside of a bracket. So I'm going to multiply 4 times the v, and I'm going to multiply 4 times the 5. So 4 times v is 4v. 4 times a positive 5 is going to give me positive 20. So I still not solve because I have variables and whole numbers, variables and whole numbers. So I need to get all the variables on one side and all the whole numbers on the other. So I'm going to choose, don't have to do it this way, but I'm going to choose to put the variables over here. So in order to do that, I'm going to subtract. Remember, I have to do the inverse operation because that's really a positive 4v. So I'm going to subtract 4v from this side. I'm going to subtract 4v from this side because I have to do the same thing. And it's equals. If I do it to one side, I have to do it to the other. So 4v, subtract 4v is nothing. I didn't do anything with the 20, so it just drops down. I don't need to do anything with the 0. So 9v, subtract 4v is 5v plus the 5 that I didn't do anything. Well, I'm still not done because I still have whole numbers on this side. It means I've got to move them back over on that side. So the opposite of plus 5 is going to be minus 5. Do it to both sides of the balance equation. Cancel out. 5v is equal to 15. But I'm still not done because I want a single v. Well, 5 times v, the opposite is going to be to divide by 5, right? So I divide by 5 to both sides of the equation. 5s into 5 cancel. I'm left with v. 5 into 15, of course, is 3. So v is equal to 3. And we should plug this back into our answer. So we have 3 there, 3 here. As for quantity, we have 3 here. Okay, well, 14 times 3 is going to be 42, plus 5, take away 15. 3 plus 5 is 8, times 4 is 32 on that side. So we just move right along. 47, take away 15, 32 equals 32. We're all good. Okay, so again, go nice and slow and easy on these. The odd answers are in the back, so you can check your work. Evens are a good thing to do if you are a little shaky still, but good luck with these.